Am I the a-hole for calling the police and exposing my neighbor on social media for poisoning my dog? I, female 24, live in a quiet neighborhood with my 5-year-old golden retriever, Max. Max is more than just a pet. He's family. He's well-behaved, never aggressive, and loved by almost everyone around. Almost. My next-door neighbor, let's call him Bob, male, 50s, has always been a bit off. He's known for his temper and odd behavior, but he mostly keeps to himself. We've never really had any direct conflicts until recently. A few weeks ago, Max started getting sick. He was lethargic, vomiting, and refused to eat. I took him to the vet, and after some tests, it was confirmed that he had been poisoned. I was devastated. I couldn't understand who would do such a thing to an innocent dog. Then a neighbor, let's call her Jane, approached me. Jane told me she saw Bob throwing something over my fence into my yard around the time Max got sick. She didn't think much of it at the time, but felt guilty for not saying anything sooner. With this information, I decided to install a security camera in my backyard, hoping to catch Bob in the act if he tried anything again. To my horror, a few days later, I reviewed the footage and saw Bob tossing what looked like food over my fence. I immediately called the police and handed over the evidence. Doing this to any dog would be evil, but to a golden retriever, I have never met a mean golden retriever. They're all just super nice, and I just want to hug them, and I just want to like squeeze their face a little bit. Bob was arrested, but the story doesn't end there. I was furious and heartbroken. I couldn't just let this slide. I posted the footage on social media, exposing Bob for the animal killer he is. The post went viral in our local community, and the backlash was intense. People were outraged, and Bob's reputation was destroyed. He faced public shaming and even lost his job. Fucking good. Haven't even finished the story. Not the a-hole. He deserved it. Fuck that man. Now, Bob's family is saying I went too far. They argue that calling the police was one thing, but publicly humiliating him was excessive and cruel. They claim that Bob has been dealing with severe mental health issues, which I wasn't aware of. I'm sorry. Severe mental health issues are not a reason to poison a dog. I'll say it. I don't care. Wee woo, you have mental health issues. Poison yourself, not the dog. You poison a dog, you're getting all the smoke. Part of me feels justified. Max could have died and Bob needed to be held accountable, but another part of me wonders if I took it too far by posting it online. If you are doing awful things, I think you are able to be exposed in a court of law and to the public, because like, what if Bob moves and he lives next to another dog and starts poisoning that dog like that? No.